This is Maya, my daughter, 21 years old, and Itai, my son, 18 years old. ביום שבת, בשעה 10 בבוקר שהתעוררתי.
Mirit woke up on Saturday, October 7th in 10 a.m. and discovered everything.
התחילה בלגן. קמתי, הייתה לי הודעה ממאיה.
She woke up with a message from her daughter Maya.
And she said to me, והיא אמרה לי בהודעה,
Maya sent her that there were missiles and she's okay, she's hiding, don't worry, everything is okay.
ויוצאים הביתה, הנה משטרה הגיעה.
At 8 a.m. Mirit received another text message from Maya. There's a lot of mess in here. We're trying to get our way back home. Few minutes we will come back. There is police all over the place.
ואז שתי הודעות כתובות, אמא, אני אוהבת אותך.
Later she received 2 text messages from Maya. Mom, I love you so much. If I don't have a battery, please call to Itai. She received many phone calls from many numbers. She called back one of them. It was Itai's friends. He told her, Mirit, you have to open the TV. There is a lot of mess in the south. She called the father, Ilan, and he told her that in 8:58 a.m. Maya sent him a message, voiced message, Dad, they're shooting at me. Please come to pick me up. And hung up. She sent him a location and he went to search for her all over the place.
מאיה, את אח שלה ועוד חבר.
So on Saturday many videos were posted online. In one of the videos they recognized Itai and Maya together with a friend of them. Everyone was running all over the place. They were walking, but they recognized they were together, the 3 of them.
עד הערב עוד היינו אופטימיים שאולי...
That was the last time confirmed they saw them together, but in the meantime, Ilan, the father, went to search for them in the south. They had so many hope that they will just come out of a bush that they were hiding. But in the night of October 7th, they received a video. In that video, they saw Itai with his friend handcuffed in a vehicle of Hamas, in the back of the vehicle of Hamas. That's how they found out that Itai is abducted. Since the last message, she doesn't know what's going on with Maya. But 45 hours of the abduction, the Israeli army come to confirm that both Itai and Maya, they saw in their phone location, they're abducted by Hamas. They don't know what's the situation with them, but they know for sure that they're there.
That must have been the most appalling moment when the IDF, the army, told you that your children had been taken by these terrorists.
She says it's absurd, but they were so relieved to know that they're abducted because that means that they're not 100% dead. That gives them hope that they might be alive. So it was a nightmare, but they have hope. She believes they must come back, but she knows that each day that passes, it's more and more dangerous, and that's why she wants to raise the awareness because they're civilians that all they wanted was to celebrate in a peace rave. They're such a young, optimistic people that they were talking about this party all the time. They wanted to dance and they would never know they will end up by Hamas. She said it's even more horrifying because it's a peace rave. It's young people, civilians that harmed no one. They were talking about this party for weeks.
At the moment, there is discussion of people in Gaza being asked to go to the south in 24 hours. Did they tell you if they are going to attempt to rescue inside Gaza in the next phase? Is there any information about how they might try and retrieve your children?
No. They didn't let them know anything. They didn't announce anything. They're kind of in the dark. They just hope and pray.
Does the violence in Gaza and the potential invasion give you more fear or more hope?
מצד אחד, שאני מאמינה מה הצבא עושה. אם הוא נכנס לעזה, אז הוא יודע מה הוא עושה.
She trusts our army. She knows that if they want to invade Gaza, they know what they do because they probably have a plan to retrieve.
Yes.
On the other hand, she doesn't want to see more people get killed or kidnapped. And she knows that her kids are there. She doesn't want them to be in any danger.
Have you spoken to other families in the same position that you're in?
She said it's absurd, but there are families that are in even worst case
אז אני
scenarios.
מתנחמת במצב שלי.
She's relieved with her situation because there are even more horrific
שלא יודעים
stories.
איפה הם.
She says that she always educated her children to love everyone, to respect everyone, regardless their, religion or anything. They're loving people. And she's afraid that when they come back, she believes they will come back, that they will lose this youth, this naive they had.
What are some of the positive memories of your children that you are reflecting on a lot as you keep that hope alive?
First of all, the hope comes from the thoughts of the future, not of the past, because she's thinking, of the moment she will hug them again and see them again. Also, in the past 3 weeks before the party, they hang out together in Mexico. They went to a family trip, Mirit and 3 of the children, and there are so many memories and stories they didn't even have the chance to talk about because they landed in Israel in the night of October 6th, between October 7th. They just landed and went to the party. So there are so many memories from this trip they didn't even have time to, digest and look back at together. Guy, their younger sibling, is young, so he didn't went to the party. He's home and he's hoping to see them back soon.
How is he feeling?
איך גיא?
הוא מנסה להיות חזק.
כן. So Guy, he's still young, he's still naive, he's still optimistic. He really believes they will come home. Some of the time he gives strength to Mirit and Ilan. Sometimes she sees he's sad and he's worried, but most of the time he's so optimistic that he's sure they will be back home. And he imagines the moment they will be together again.
And you're a family friend, is that right, Tam?
Yes. So I was the tutor of Itai, and since he was really young, I was his English teacher. So he's one of the most amazing teenagers I've known. If you can see his eyes, like his eyes and his face is a sunshine. He's such an amazing. I just hope to see him back soon. And I told Mirit that when he will be in the university, I will teach him again. I just want to see him again because he's one of the most positive person I've ever seen.
שתעזור להם ותשחרר אותם מהר. בטח שחרר.
So Mirit wants the world to know that she always educated her children to love, and they're innocent civilians. They harmed no one. She wants the world to know that these are war crimes. They're innocent civilians, and she thought to herself, I never taught them what to do in case they're abducted by Hamas. That's not a thing that a mother teaches her son. She wants Israel to wake up and do anything it could to bring back innocent civilians. It's a war crime. They have to come back home. There is no other option.